And good evening, everyone, and welcome into another night of high school basketball on Hometown Media. It is the season finale for the Angola Hornets and the Lakeland Lakers as they hook up in LaGrange tonight. And Lakers have had a really good year, too. They check in at 15-6 tonight. An Angola win tonight would give them 8 games, and that's been, 7 years ago since they've been to this plateau. So it's going to be interesting to see how it. And Angola was able to win that one 48-37. That happened on January the 15th. And it was a game that Angola looked like they were going to pull ahead and run away with it. And a much closer game than what that 11-point total ended up showing. Been a quick season. DeKalb sectional Tuesday. Meanwhile, Lakeland, they got the break for Lakeland. Angola finishes the season tonight, and then they head right into the tournament. It's straight ahead, Angola and Lakeland on Hometown Media.
Steuben County REMC wants to give your students a memorable experience this summer. For an unforgettable day, high school students can apply for Page Day and spend in the 6th grade wanting to spread their wings. Touchstone Energy. Find out more information or apply at www.remc.
Please take the time to stop and say hello. Our hometown is a great place to build a future. We're here to...
If you have good pay, apply now at TritonNP.com/careers.
Welcome to Sports Stop, located in the Lakeland Commons in Fremont, one of the largest sports cards and memorabilia shops in the state of Indiana, specializing in sports cards, Pokemon, Loricana, signed and unsigned memorabilia, and
it's also where I live.
So
that
there.
The true destination is health.
And that's why now it's in our name.
For expert care, our experienced therapists will help you get back to doing what you love. With over 19 locations, getting the care you need has never been easy.
Indiana.
Closer to tip-off here tonight, running a little bit behind the 54-50 win. Here are your starting lineups. For one, Ryan Stuckey's a 6'4 senior. He'll wear number 3. Then you've got the 2 sophomores in the starting lineup. Niles Knox, who leads Angola in scoring at 17.5 points a game. He's a 6'5 sophomore, wears number 24. And Crew Weber, a 6'5 sophomore, wears number 33. Of course, Brian Weber, the head coach of the Hornets, and he comes in his second year with a record of 32-13. Meanwhile, this is the lineup the Lakeland Lakers will send out to start. Kyle Hartsoe is a 5'9 senior. He'll wear, they turned out our lights. So Kyle Hartsoe's a 5'9 senior. He'll wear number 3. Kenyon Arroyo's a 5'10 senior. He'll wear number 5. Levi Cook, a 6'3 senior, wears number 11. Keegan Merrifield is a 6'4 senior, wears number 20. And rounding out the starting lineup for the Lakeland Lakers, Braden Holbrook is coached by TJ Schinder. He is pretty comparable to Brian Weber. He is 30-15 in his second year as the head coach of the Lakeland Lakers. Lights are back on. We are just about ready for basketball here on a Friday night. Again, a little bit of a late start due to the length of the JV game. It'll be Holbrook to jump against Stuckey as we get it rolling here on this final Friday night of the regular season, and the tap is controlled by Angola's Tommy Caswell. Caswell picked up by Hartsoe, throws it right side for Rupel. Of course, it was last Friday that Crew Weber went 7 of 12 from behind the three-point line and route to 24 points. Caswell can't get it to go, but able to tap it out, and Angola will keep the possession alive. Inside, Stuckey had a block from behind, and they say it went off Stuckey and out of bounds. So it'll be Lakeland basketball. Tough first possession for Angola. So Lakeland gets the ball for the first time tonight. This is Arroyo getting into the front court. Holbrook right side has it against Weber. Angola opens man-to-man. Arroyo throws it inside. This is Merrifield with it. And he'll muscle it in and a foul, and Lakeland grabs the early 2-0 lead. Lakeland has come out with a lot of emotion here early. Playing on senior night. Merrifield's free throw is up and good. And Lakeland out to the 3-0 lead. Both teams trying to garner a little momentum headed into the postseason. Here's Knox, spins in the paint, had it poked away, and that'll be a whistle and a foul on Kyle Hartsoe. First foul of the ball game against either team. And Angola will inbound down on the baseline. Inbounds comes for Rupel. He'll get it to Weber. Back it comes to Caswell. Spins into the paint. Tried to dump it off and threw it right to Hartsoe and then commits the foul. Tommy kind of got in the lane and got up in the air in no man's land and really had nowhere to go. Actually, they put the foul on Rupel. That'll be Rupel's first and the second against the Hornets. Hartsoe bring it across the timeline against Rupel. Hartsoe got a step into the lane. High teardrop is up and good for Kyle Hartsoe, and Lakeland has scored the first 5 of the ball game. Here's Stuckey between the circles. Out it comes to Caswell, and that'll be an Angola turnover and a shaky start for the Hornets. There's that NECC tournament game Angola won here. Hornets went on to go to the championship before losing to Westview in overtime by 3. Merrifield into the paint against Knox. And got the pass to Cole Reel, and he'll put it up and in, and Lakeland is out to a 7-0 lead. Levi Cook with his first bucket. And here's a whistle and a foul. It's going to be called on Lakeland. They put it on Merrifield. That'll be his first. Angola will inbound. It comes in for Stuckey. Knox has it in the corner. Angola's really had a tough time here inside the first 3 minutes, getting a good look and have no points to show for it up till now. Knox right in the lane, and that'll be another Angola turnover. Lakeland by a touchdown early. Lakers get the ball back. And that'll be a turnover. Arroyo tried to find Hartsoe, and Angola gets the ball back, still looking for their first points. We're more than 3 minutes in. 4:45 to play here in the opening quarter. Knox hands off for Stuckey. He'll take the three. That's no good. And the rebound comes down to Lakeland's Braden Holbrook. Lakers again look to extend that 7-point lead here in the opening quarter. Here's Hartsoe. Hands off for Holbrook. Against Stuckey, and they'll throw it away. Tried to throw it inside for Levi Cook, and the pass was a little too tall and out of bounds. So Angola gets it back on the turnover. As we'll get our first substitution, Jacob Fraley's in for the Hornets. He's in for Tyler Ruppel. Bad news is you haven't scored in about 4 minutes. Good news is you're only down 7. Here's Caswell for three. That's no good. Hornets with the offensive rebound over to Stuckey. Inside it goes for Knox. Tried to get it to Weber, and pass was a little off. Fortunately, Crew able to deflect it out to Stuckey. In the corner, Weber will take the three, and that's good. So Crew Weber gets Angola on the board. Here's Hartsoe into the lane. A lot of black jerseys and a foul on Angola. And Weber then commits the foul. Here's Reed Lance into the ball game for the first time tonight for Angola. Sam Keel is entered for Lakeland, and the Lakers turn it over. .323 to play. Angola trying to cut into a 4-point Lakeland lead. Knox in the corner. That's Lance. They'll work it back up top to Fraley. Lance from deep. That's short. Battle for the rebound. Stuckey, who nearly averages a double-double, ends up with 2 rebounds there, and he'll go to the line and shoot 2. Stuckey came in averaging 13.5 points a ball game and 9.7 rebounds. That's already 3 boards tonight. And he'll go to the line and a chance to cut into this lead. First one's on the way, and that's off the side of the iron. No. One out of 2 for Stuckey. His first points of the night. And Angola scored the last 4 to cut that 7-0 Lakeland lead down to 3. Hartsoe to Keel. Left side, Arroyo will take the 3. That's no good. Tapped up, wouldn't go. Hartsoe comes out with it. Nice feed down low, and Merriweather couldn't get it to go. Now the ball's loose. Lakeland will track it down. Now they look for numbers, but instead they'll hold it up, and Angola gets back on defense. Arroyo to Keel. And Angola knocks it away, and they'll, well, almost got, now Fraley will track it down. Was about to lose it out of bounds, tried to save it off of Keel, and Lakeland will get an easy one back the other way. Levi Cook's got his first bucket. And Niles Knox gets his first points for Angola. Lakeland coming off that thrilling last-second win over Prairie Heights last Friday night. As it losing out of bounds, Angola's coming off that big win over East Noble at home on Tuesday night. Haven Stockamp in now for Angola as he's in to replace Crew Weber. Ben Thomas also in the game for the Hornets. And Coach Brian Weber's gone 8 deep here in this first quarter. Knox right down the lane to the basket, a lot of contact, and he'll go to the line and shoot two. Sam's on Kyle. That's his first, team's third, or team's fourth rather. And Knox's first free throw's good. One more coming up for the sophomore, averages 17 and a half a game. Can't get that one to go. And Lakeland corrals the rebound, but Angola's cut a 7-point deficit here in the first quarter down to 2. Both teams have played some pretty stifling defense. And here's a three over in the corner that's good for Merrifield, or for Kyle rather. And then Angola turns it over. (12-7) Lakeland. We dip under a minute to play here in the opening quarter. And a little out of control maybe that time was Merrifield. Angola's got it back the other way. Fraley will pull it in, got it to Lance, and he'll bury the three. And Angola's cut it to 2. Arroyo, little teardrop in the lane, too strong off the back of the rim. Merrifield had the rebound. Now it's loose on the floor. And what do we got? No signal yet. I think it's going to be a held ball. It'll be Lakeland basketball. Arroyo to throw it in. Down to 20 seconds to go in the quarter. Now Angola will have it to start the second quarter, and here's a turnover. Fraley comes up with a steal. Lakeland had a couple of guys back on defense, then Fraley just lost his footing, and that'll be an Angola turnover. It was unfortunate. It looked like Fraley may have just hit a slick spot or a wet spot. I'm not sure. Officials giving it a look. It appears it's just a slick spot. Now Fraley's going to check out of the ball game, and Stuckey's back in. Stockamp went for the steal, came up empty. Stuckey does a nice job to help him out. Here's a lob down low. And they won't get the shot away in time, and we go to the second quarter. After getting off to a 7-0 start, Lakeland leads it by 2 here at the end of 1. Lakers 7, Hornets or 12. Lakers 12, Hornets 10. Back in a minute on Hometown Media.
Steuben County REMC wants to give your students a memorable experience this summer. For an unforgettable day, high school students can apply for Page Day and spend the day in session with the Indiana Senate. High school students looking for a trip of a lifetime, check out the Indiana Youth Tour and have the Washington, D.C. experience. For your younger students in the 6th grade wanting to spread their wings, Touchstone Energy Camp is perfect for them. We can't forget the young artists in the family. Students of all ages can submit their artwork to the Cooperative Calendar Art Contest. Did I mention it's all free? Find out more information or apply at www.remcsteuben.com.
Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Jeremy Bracey with RE/MAX Results. He's proud to serve our community with the same heart and dedication you see on game night. Whether you're buying your first home or selling your next, Jeremy's here to guide you every step of the way. Call 260-466-5037 and let's reach your goals together. Jeremy Bracey with RE/MAX Results. Well, we get ready to move on to quarter number 2. Lakeland got out to the early 7-0 lead. Then Angola settled in a little bit. And it's a 2-point Laker lead as we start the second quarter. It'll be Angola basketball. Lance will force it down low to Stuck. He looks for some room inside. Out it comes to Weber. He'll spot up for the 3. That's short. And the rebound comes down to the Lakers. Arroyo got it to Merrifield. Back to Arroyo. Now Hartso. Arroyo comes up empty on the baseline jumper. Lance pushes it to the other end. A lot of contact and a blocking foul called against Lakeland. Much to the chagrin of the home crowd. So Sam Kyle picks up the foul. It's his second. First against the Lakers here in the quarter, and now Angola's got a chance to pull even for the first time since it was 0-0. Lance, a 64% free throw shooter, drops in the first. And we're tied at 12. Knox checks back in for Angola. Hornets come with half-court trap. Holbrook got it to Cook. Back to Holbrook. He'll take the 3 in the corner. Big bounce, no good. Rupel's got the rebound. Angola looking to turn up the tempo a little bit. Caswell pulls up free throw line. Back to Rupel. He'll take the 3. That rattles home. First 3 of the night for Tyler Rupel. And Angola has their first lead. It's 15-12. And wide open inside for an easy 2 is Keegan Merrifield. And then on the other end, an offensive foul against Angola. So Niles Knox picks up the foul, his first. And Lakeland's got the ball back, get a chance to regain the lead. They trail it by 1, 15-14. 6:18 to play, but Angola forced the turnover, but then gives it right back. Really been a little sloppy here early. Here's a steal. Tapped out to Knox. He'll take it in, lays it up, count it, and a foul. That's 5 for Niles Knox. And he'll have a chance for the old-fashioned three-point play and give Angola their biggest lead, but Lakeland wants a timeout. It will be a full one. Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Autocraft Auto Body. From the classics to the contemporaries, they fix them all. Collision repair, frame repair, custom paint and body, and they do complete restoration of the classics. And don't forget, you've got the right to choose who repairs your damaged vehicle, not your insurance company. Call Autocraft Auto Body, 260-665-0077, or stop and see Rob or Jamie at 1001 South Wayne Street in Angola. And you'll be glad you did. They've done a lot of work for all of us here at Hometown Media over the years, and no complaints. Well, after tonight, it goes into do or die mode as teams all across the state will head into the tournament. Angola will play Blackhawk Christian down at DeKalb at 6 o'clock on Tuesday. And speaking of tournament play, I want to take this opportunity to wish the Fremont girls best of luck tomorrow as they go to Indianapolis to play for a 1A state championship. They've definitely earned the right to get down to Indianapolis and play for the big prize tomorrow. Had to go through the #1 team in the state, and Marquette Catholic had a couple of really good teams at the semi-state last week, and Knox's free throw takes a big bounce and goes in. He's 2 out of 3 at the free throw line tonight. Angola tried to set up that half-court trap. Hartso can't get it across. That's a 10-second violation. And Angola will get the basketball back. And Fremont won their 2 semi-state games last week fairly easily. Got it inside to Knox, had it knocked away, and Lakeland comes away with a steal. Arroyo to Hartso, in the corner it goes for Holbrook. Things haven't been easy for either team offensively tonight, and the Lakers turn it over again. Reed Lance is going to check back in for the Hornets as he's in to replace Rupel. Lakeland, they don't sub a whole lot. It's going to be interesting to see when we get to the fourth quarter with Angola going 8 or 9 deep. If fatigue late in this game has anything. Stuckey got loose inside for 2. And that's the first points of the night for Ryan Stuckey. Came in averaging nearly 13 and a half. And that'll be looked like he drugged the pivot foot, but they're going to say his front foot went out of bounds. And Lakeland turns it back over. Angola with their biggest lead of the night now at 6. Lakeland started off the game with a 7-0 lead. In fact, Angola went the first 4 minutes in the first quarter without a point. Weber will take the 3. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Stuckey fights for it was Knox fighting for the rebound, and it's out of bounds. It'll go back to Lakeland. Six-point Angola lead. Lakers get the ball back. Here's Hartso. Got it to Holbrook. Pass up ahead to Arroyo. Angola did a nice job getting back, but then down the lane, a couple of blocks by Angola. Now Hartso for 3. That's way off the mark. Offensive rebound and a foul on Knox. So that'll be the second on Niles Knox. Second against Angola here in the quarter. And it sends Keegan Merrifield to the free throw line. First one's up and good. He's got double figures tonight with 10 already. 10 of his team's 15 points. Well, seniors in the starting lineup tonight for the Lakers. Merrifield gets them both. And it's 20-16 Angola. Lance passed up the first one, not that one, and he drops it home for 3. Second 3 of the night for Reed Lance. He's also got a couple of free throws. He's got 8 points off the bench. Merrifield inside again for two. (23-18). Again, kind of got the same feel the junior varsity game had. For a JV game, it was really intense and it was really loud in here. Knox down the baseline, couldn't get it to go, got his own rebound, then had a block from behind, and Arroyo comes away with it for the Lakers. Here's Hartsoe, and he's bumped by Caswell. So Lakers inbound, trailing 23-18. Arroyo inside for Cook. Off balance shot. Couldn't get it to go off the front of the rim. Now it's loose on the floor. And Angola's going to get a timeout. I'm not sure the Hornets actually had possession of the ball, but they get the timeout. And we'll take a quick break with them. Back after this on Hometown Media.
The hometown life is a good life. Morning coffee at a local cafe. Friendly people who always take the time to stop and say hello. Our hometown is a great place to build a future. We're here to help you do it.
That's a couple times tonight. We've had the ball on the floor and basically had bodies everywhere. Caswell into the front court. Got it to Knox. They'll swing it back over to Lance, who's already hit a couple of threes tonight. Tried to size that one up, but Arroyo didn't really give him enough space. Caswell will try the three. That's off the side, no good, and Holbrook's got the rebound for Lakeland. Lakers look for numbers back the other way, but Caswell, nice job to cut the ball off for the Hornets. Here's Cook. Tried to throw it into Arroyo, looked like he slipped. Angola comes away with a steal. Knox bobbled the pass, got it back. And now Angola's got to figure something out. Caswell inside, that won't go. And then Lakeland comes out with it, and Arroyo has it knocked away from behind by Lance, but he ran out of real estate. This game's just had some really strange plays here in the first half. Fraley's back in, Knox has a seat. Arroyo got it in to Hartsoe. Cook will throw it away. Pass picked off by Fraley. Nice feed up ahead, and that's two for Crew Weber. That was a heck of a pass from Fraley. That's 5 for Crew Weber. Inside, a little turnaround baby hook is up and good for Merrifield, and he continues to carry Lakeland here in the first half. Lance from deep, that's short. And it's out of bounds. It'll be Lakeland basketball with 1:04 to play here in the first half. Niles knocks back in. Lance will have a seat. Ben Thomas off the Angola bench. And he's in for Crew Weber. The goal again will set up that half-court trap with 1 minute to go. They've already forced one 10-second violation and a number of other turnovers. This one is just tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with the Lakers. Just tuning in, Lakeland scored the first 7 of the ball game. Angola's fought back to take that 5-point lead, and the layup by Hartsoe won't go. Angola quickly to the other end with 48 seconds to go. Here's Fraley as Lakeland settles back in the 2-3 zone. He'll leave it for Caswell, high on the right side, down to 32 seconds. Now Angola looks content to hold it for the final shot. And Lakeland just sits back in the zone. We're down to 16 seconds. Trying to force it inside. The Lakers come away with a steal. And then Angola stole it back, but a whistle and a foul. Not a bad foul. That's only going to be the 4th against the Hornets here in the quarter, so no free throws. The foul was on Caswell, his second. Or check that, it was on Thomas. Here's Cook off the glass. That won't go, and that's the end of the first half. Not a thing of beauty, but a close game we've got here on this final Friday night of the season. Angola with the lead, 25-20 as the teams go to the locker room. We'll take a break and get you ready for the second half in minutes. You're watching high school basketball. It's powered by the Steuben County REMC on Hometown Media.
This is where I work.
But this place,
It's also where I live.
Sometimes people talk about a community hospital.
and what they mean is a destination, a street address.
But here it's deeper than that.
Here, community is not about a place.
It's about people.
People who want help living healthier lives.
And the people helping them get there.
The true destination is health.
And that's why now it's in our name.
This is where
You could be a Triton if you have good pay, great benefits, and we will train you. Join an elite team of minds plus machines. Apply now at tritonmp.com/careers.
Ever thought the day would come where you could apply for a mortgage from the comfort of your living room or home office? With our online loan application, you can go to our website and apply for a loan when it's most convenient for you. We make a housing lender.
Tired of waiting for a doctor's referral to start physical therapy? At Indiana Physical Therapy, you don't need a prescription. You have the power to choose where you go for expert care. Our experienced therapists will help you get back to doing what you love. With over 19 locations, getting the care you need has never been easier. Take the first step towards a healthier, more active lifestyle. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule your appointment today.
Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to...
Our 5-point halftime lead. It's 25-20. After they fell behind early 7-0, they were able to battle back and take the lead as we get ready to start this third quarter. Wasn't a thing of beauty in that first half, but both teams survived. Angola comes out with the lead. Reed Lance has a team high 8 points. Keegan Merrifield leads Lakeland with 11 here at the break. Angola's 2 leading scorers, Niles Knox just with 6, and Ryan Stuckey just 3 in that first half. Here's a 3 straight away by Arroyo to start the third quarter. It's no good. And Angola's got the rebound, and they'll get it back to the other end. Rupel steps into a 3, and that's good. That's the biggest lead of the night for Angola as they put it up to 8 points. That is 6 in the ball game for Tyler Rupel. That 3 won't go. Ball took an extra bounce, and it allowed Angola to come down with a rebound. Hornets can push this lead to double digits for the first time tonight, and that's going to be an offensive foul against Caswell. .708 to play here in the third quarter. Angola with their biggest lead of the night, 8. Hornets set up the trap. They had Hartsoe trapped. Instead, he got it inside, and the shot is up and good for Keegan Merrifield. He's got 13. Stuckey to the other end, can't get it to go, and Merrifield's got the rebound. Lakeland looks to get a little bit closer. They trail it by 6. Hartsoe can't get that one to go, and Angola's got the rebound. Knox will bring it up. Kind of seems to be a rule of thumb. You've got to really limit either Stuckey or Knox from getting theirs if you want a chance to win. And so far, Lakeland's stifled both players, and they still trail it by 6. Lakeland foul's going to go on Levi Cook. Inside it goes to Knox, muscles it up, couldn't get it to go, but he draws contact and he'll shoot 2. Knox had 6 points in the first half, couple of field goals and a couple of free throws. Came into tonight averaging 17.5 points a ball game, and he's poised to go over the 700-point plateau here in his sophomore season. He puts the first one up and in, so he's closing in on that 700 mark. I think he's at 690 something if I remember correctly. It's 1 out of 2 Stuckey couldn't bring in the rebound, and Lakeland will lose it out of bounds. That'll be Angola basketball. It's kind of been one of those nights right there in a nutshell. Biggest lead for Lakeland was 7. That was the 7-0 start. Angola's biggest lead came at the beginning of the third quarter at 8. Caswell can't get that 3 to go. And then Lakeland will almost turn it over. Knox ran out of real estate trying to track down the loose ball. And Lakeland will have to inbound as Angola's trying to pick up the tempo with a little pressure here in the third quarter. Here's Cook, left of the lane. That's good. Second bucket of the night for Levi Cook. And Angola had a chance to push it to double digits. Instead, Lakeland gets the basket on the other end and cuts it back to 5. Rupel's 3, no good. Rebound tapped out. Picked up by Lakeland, raced to the other end. And they'll have to back it back out. It's his first points of the night, and we were really close to Angola having a 10-point lead. Instead, Lakeland gets 5 in a row to cut it to 2, and then Knox gets open on the inside for 2. And a quick timeout taken after the bucket by Knox by Angola. 4-point Angola lead. Jeremy's proud to serve our community with the same heart and dedication you see on game night. Whether you're buying your first home or selling your next, Jeremy's here to guide you every step of the way. Call 260-466-5037. And let's reach your goals to get you as with us for, 2-3 years on camera? Now he's at Bowling Green. Cook turned the other way. He had an easy buck, instead made that a little more difficult than it needed to be. Angola quickly to the other end. A lot of contact as Lance took it hard to the basket. That's the second time Reed Lance has pulled that move tonight. And so again, 4 straight by Angola to run the lead back to 6. A hard drive and lays it in. And another offensive foul called on Angola. Lakeland has battled back to cut it to just 1. Remember, this game was, Angola was close to putting it to the double-figure lead. Has a similar feel to the junior varsity game that I don't think anybody had Keegan Merrifield to the free throw line. That's the second on Weber, the third on the team. And the Lakers now a chance to regain the lead. And the first one rims out for Merrifield. One out of 2. And we're tied at 33. Angola quickly to the other end. Here's Fraley. And a steal, and Fraley a chance for the three-point play. 4 points about as quick as you can get them for Angola. And Fraley's got a chance for the old-fashioned three-point play and push the lead back to 5. And Lakeland will full throw over the pressure and get an easy 2 for Merrifield. 6 quick points for Jacob Fraley. And Angola runs the lead to 6. Arroyo. A deep 3 is up and no good. Angola's got the rebound, looking for something easy back on the other end, but Lakeland a nice job to get back. Inside, Knox for 2. This is more the pace Angola likes, getting up and down the floor, and all of a sudden a game that was tied a minute ago is now swung back to an 8-point Angola lead at 43-35. Knox now in double figures with 10 and another Lakeland turnover. Fraley leans in, won't go, and they're going to call that an offensive foul on Jacob Fraley. Saw the delayed play on the iPad. That was close. An 8-0 run, though, by Angola has given the Hornets a 43-35 lead. That's blocked by Lance. Picked back up by Arroyo. And then the leader by Cook. And Levi Cook's now in double figures with 10. Down to 40 seconds to go, and Angola looks like they may hold it for the final shot of the quarter. Hornets have the possession arrow. They've got a chance for a 2-for-1 here. Lance from the free throw line. That's no good. Long rebound tracked down by Knox. And Angola's going to take a timeout with 5 seconds to play here in the third quarter. It'll be a full one, so we'll take it with them. Back after this, Angola 43, Lakeland 37 on Hometown Media.
Welcome to Sports Stop, located in the Lakeland Commons in Fremont, one of the largest sports cards and memorabilia shops in the state of Indiana, specializing in sports cards, Pokemon, Loricana, signed and unsigned memorabilia, and more.
Tonight's game is brought to you by Autocraft Auto Body. They fix it all, from the classics to the contemporaries. Collision repair, frame repair, custom paint and body work. They even restore the classics. And don't forget, you've got the right to choose who repairs your damaged vehicle, not your insurance company. Call Robert Jamie, 260-665-0077, or stop and see him at Autocraft Auto Body, 1001 South Wayne Street in Angola. Now the Hornets will have the basketball with 5 seconds to go out of the timeout. Also get the ball to start the third quarter. Inbounds comes to Stockamp. He'll take the deep 3 and nail it. They called the timeout to put Heyman in the ball game, and he drills the 3. His first points of the night, and Angola pushes the lead back to 9 as we go to the fourth quarter. You're watching high school basketball. It's powered by the Steuben County REMC on Hometown Media.
Where I work, but this place.
It's also where I live.
Sometimes people talk about a community hospital.
And what they mean is a destination, a street address.
But here it's deeper than that.
Here, community is not about a place.
It's about people.
People who want help living healthier lives.
And the people helping them get there.
The true destination is health.
And that's why now it's in our name.
Steuben County REMC wants to give your students a memorable experience this summer. For an unforgettable day, high school students can apply for Page Day and spend the day in session with the Indiana Senate. High school students looking for a trip of a lifetime, check out the Indiana Youth Tour and have the Washington, D.C. experience. For your younger students in the 6th grade wanting to spread their wings, Touchstone Energy Camp is perfect for them. We can't forget the young artists in the family. Students of all ages can submit their artwork to the Cooperative Calendar Art Contest. Did I mention it's all free? Find out more information or apply at www.remcsteuben.com. Steuben County REMC wants to give your students.
Start of the fourth quarter, Angola in a game that was tied at 37 all, now on a 9-0 run to take a 9-point lead, and they will have the ball to start the fourth quarter. That was a big bucket by Stockamp to end the third quarter, his first hoop of the night, to push the lead from 6 to 9 as we enter the fourth quarter. He comes off the screen. Here's Stuckey. Long cross-court pass. Fraley catch and shoot three. That's off the back iron, no good. And the rebound pulled down by Levi Cook for Lakeland. Here's Holbrook to Hartsoe. Down in the corner, Arroyo. He'll drive it baseline. Cut off. Out to Hartsoe. He'll take the long three. It's an air ball. Stuckey's got the rebound. Long outlet to Fraley. Behind the back pass to Knox. He'll put it in and a foul. And Angola has their first double-digit lead of the night. That's 12 for Niles Knox. And Angola's lead is 11. Knox's free throw is good. And that's a 12-0 run by Angola after this game was tied at 37. Cook inside, can't get it to go. Rebound knocked around, and Fraley comes out with it. And now a tie-up. And the arrow will point to Lakeland. Here's a foul against Angola. They're going to put that one on Jacob Fraley. First foul against the Hornets here in the quarter. Second against Jake Fraley. Here's Hartsoe for three. That's way off the mark. Loose ball rebound for Caswell. Angola trying to extend this 12-0 run. Knox from the corner for three. That's no good. And the big bounce over the back of the backboard will give it to Lakeland. Hartsoe works off the screen from Cook. Got it into the front court, right side. Three is up and no good. Excuse me, that was Hartsoe. And on the rebound, a whistle and a foul is going to go against Angola. Stockamp picks up the foul, his first. Team second of the quarter. Havens out and Crew Weber back in. Angola gains about 7 inches on that substitution. Here's Cook, hard down the lane, off balance layup, no good. Stuckey's got the rebound, pushes to the other end, all the way, Euro step, no. Tapped up by Knox, wouldn't go. Rebound loose, out of bounds, and Lakeland basketball. 6:11 to play here in the quarter. Most comfortable lead Angola's had all night. It's up to 12. And here's a near steal by Caswell, but ran out of real estate over on the side. Arroyo fires it inside for Cook, and he's fouled. He'll go to the free throw line. And a chance to end this 12-0 run by Angola. So 2 free throws coming up for Levi Cook. And the first one rims out. Iron has been unkind to the Lakers here in this second half. Cook with 11 points tonight. And the Lakers haven't scored in about 5 minutes until that one. It was the first free throw of the night for Cook. Down to 5:40 to play, an 11-point Angola lead. Caswell in the corner. Drives in and he's tripped up. And Angola will have to inbound. Looked like the Hornets kind of switched to a mode where it is a layup or nothing. Rupel fouled on the inbound shot. He'll shoot 2. That's the 4th on Keon Arroyo. Free throw by Rupel is no good. Tyler's got 6 tonight, a couple of threes. It's just right at his average of 6 per game. And he's 1 out of 2. He's got 7 in the ball game now. Angola pushes the lead back to 12. It's 50-38 with 5:09 to play. Would be win number 18 on the season for the Hornets. And that would be the most wins they've had in a season since they won 20 back in 2018-2019. Inside shot is up and good by Merrifield. Merrifield's had a nice night too, but Knox gets 2 on the other end for Angola. And back to a 12-point lead now for Angola. Arroyo spins in the paint. That goes, and a chance for a 3-point play. That's the 3rd on Crew Weber. Stockamp back off the Angola bench. He'll check in at the next opportunity, which will come now. So the 3-point play for Arroyo. And Angola's got it back now, lead down to 9. Stockamp from deep. Tried to go off glass, no good. Weber, the offensive rebound. Stockamp again drives in, lost his footing, and that's a travel. That's the second or third time that's happened to an Angola player tonight. And they've all been right there in that same spot on the floor, just different ends. And here's an illegal screen going to be called on Cook. Stuckey back into the ball game. He'll replace Caswell. With a 9-point lead, we're under 4 to play here in the fourth. Stuckey right down the lane for 2. That's only the 4th point tonight for Stuckey, and Lakeland wants a timeout. Hornets will push the lead back to double figures. It's 54-43. We'll take a break and be back with them after this. You're watching high school basketball powered by the Steuben County REMC.
Tired of waiting for a doctor's referral to start physical therapy? At Indiana Physical Therapy, you don't need a prescription. You have the power to choose where you go for expert care. Our experienced therapists will help you get back to doing what you love. With over 19 locations, getting the care you need has never been easier. Take the first step towards a healthier, more active lifestyle. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule your appointment today.
Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
Some see a student athlete working on his shot. We see a powerful lesson in persistence. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
54-43, Angola lead. Lakeland the basketball. 3:33 to play here in the fourth quarter. Merrifield got inside and puts it up and in with a left hand. Lead cut back down to 9. It's been impressive for the Hornets tonight. They've got a 9-point lead in the fourth quarter, and they only got 4 points from Stuckey, and hasn't been anywhere near a monster night for Knox. And they still have the 9-point lead against a 15-win team. That's knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Lakeland. Caswell back in. Stockamp will have a seat. And now Fraley back off the Angola bench as he's in for Crew Weber. Inbounds comes to Cook. Lakeland does not go deep into their bench at all. These starters have all played nearly the entire game. Now Lakers burning off some very valuable time and a pretty good defensive stand by Angola. Here's Arroyo, couldn't get the shot away, dumps it down on the baseline, and Cook will knock it home. 54-47, under 2.5 to play. Caswell will bring it across the timeline. Stuckey now out to Lance. Angola content to run a little clock now as we go under 2 minutes to play. Regular season finale here for the 25-26 season. And Lance is trapped and Angola will get the timeout. A minute 52 left here in the fourth. We'll take a quick timeout. Back after this on Hometown Media.
Welcome to Sports Stop, located in the Lakeland Commons in Fremont, one of the largest sports cards and memorabilia shops.
As we said, Angola going for their 18th win of the season tonight. That would be the most since they won 20 back in the 2018-2019 team. It would give them the most wins heading into the DeKalb sectional next week. And unfortunately, maybe the two best teams in that sectional are going to play the very first game at 6 o'clock on Tuesday night when Angola takes on Blackhawk Christian. And the winner would get, a 15-16 win DeKalb team in the semifinals on their home court on Friday. That is a very tough draw. Stuckey down the lane, dumps it off for Knox. Had it deflected out of his hands, got it back, couldn't get it to go, but he's fouled and will shoot two. Down to 1:35 to play. Kyle picks up his third. It'll send Knox to the free throw line. The substitutions for Lakeland have been few and far between tonight. Knox puts that one up and in. Knox has again put together a really good offensive night, and he's done it rather quietly. Lead back to 9. It's 56-47, 90 seconds to go. Arroyo. Here's Cook again down on the baseline. Angola forcing Lakeland to run a lot of time off the clock, down to 1:14. Arroyo got it amongst the bigs and came up empty and in. Here's Caswell. We're down to 52 seconds. And Caswell's fouled from behind by Merrifield. It's 4 on Merrifield. Caswell's got a chance to push this back to double figures with just 51 seconds to go, and the first one's up and good. That's the first point of the night for Tommy. And that one's up and good. So it's an 11-point lead for Angola as Caswell hits them both, his first 2 points of the night. Yeah, Angola, you don't want to foul. You just want to make Lakeland burn as much time as you can before they get a good look at a basket. Here's a catch-and-shoot three that's off the mark, and Stuckey's got the rebound, and that's just about going to do it. Hornets will take the timeout. With 30.7 seconds left, we'll take one last break with them. Back after this on Hometown Media.
This is where I work.
But this place,
It's also where I live.
Sometimes people talk about a community hospital.
and what they mean is a destination, a street address.
But here it's deeper than that.
Here, community is not about a place.
It's about people.
People who want help living healthier lives.
And the people helping them get there.
The true destination is health.
And that's why now it's in our name.
This is where I work.
Are you ready to join the Triton Metal Products starting lineup? You could be a Triton if you have grit, a strong work ethic, and you're ready to make a meaningful difference in your life, Triton offers excellent pay, great benefits, and we will train you. Join an elite team of minds plus machines. Apply now at tritonmp.com/careers.
We're down to 30.7 seconds left. Angola leads at 58-47. And they'll lob it in for Stuckey. Now to Caswell, down to 25 seconds. Here's Rupel to Knox, and Angola's going to win it. They're going to pick up their 18th win of the season. We're down to 15 seconds. Lakeland not going to foul, and that's going to do it. Nice road win to wrap up the regular season for the Hornets as they come on the road and come into LaGrange and beat Lakeland by 11 for the second time this season. The other came back on January 15th in the NECC tournament. Final score 58-47. And the Hornets will finish the regular season at 18-5. And as we said, that is the most wins they have had in a regular season since they won 20 back in 2018-2019. And they will head in to the sectional on Tuesday with the best record in the field with the 18 wins. They'll take on Blackhawk Christian in a game that gets underway at 6 p.m. And you'll be able to find that one on the IHSAA Champions Network. Hey, let's give it to Reed Lance. He had 8 points. They were all in the first half, but Angola was scuffling a little bit offensively when he came off the bench and nailed a couple of threes and hit a couple of free throws. So Reed Lance is our Triton Metal Products player of the game. Again, the final, Angola 58, Lakeland 47. Thanks for tuning in.